Today I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't very nice. It's enough you pick on me, Fiddler. You bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes, I think, when it gets too quiet up there, you look down and say to yourself, let's see, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Ted?
So, you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where is your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up. The sun won't wait for you. And I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many poor people. I realize it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible? If they had a small fortune. If I were a rich man, yiddle-digga-digga-deedle-daddle-digga-digga-dum. All day long it's busy-busy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-digga-digga-digga-deedle-daddle-dum. If I were a rich, yiddle-diddle-daddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with the real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down. And one more leading nowhere, just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each aloud will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yiddle-digga-digga-digga-digga-deedle-daddle-dum. All day long and biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-digga-digga-digga-digga-deedle-daddle-dum. If I were a biddy rich, yiddle-diddle-daddle man, I'd see my wife, my gold, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising the muse to her heart's delight. I'd see her putting on the airs and strutting like a peacock. Why, what a happy mood she's in. Screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town will come to fall on me. ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Rebatavia, pardon me, Rebatavia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Bye, 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 bye. And it won't make a one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray. Maybe you'll have a seat by the eastern wall, and I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dum, all day long I'd bid-a-bid-a-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
My order for the Sabbath.
I had a little accident with my horse.
Tevye, you forgot the rabbi's order.
No, Reb Mendel.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than a flag in Odessa.
Speaking of news, terrible news in the outside world. Terrible.
What is it? What does it say?
In a village called Rhyanna, all the Jews have been evicted, forced to leave their homes.
Well, for what reason?
It doesn't say. Perhaps the Tsar wanted their land, maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Hey, why can't you ever bring us any good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen.
And why do you curse them? What good does cursing do? You stand around and curse and chat and don't do anything. You'll chat your way into the grave.
Excuse me. You're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student at university there.
Aha, the university. Is that where you learn to just respect your elders?
That's where I've learned that there is more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
Is right. As the good book says, when you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
Is right.
He's right and he's right? How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Tevye, the rabbi's order, my cheese.
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Perch. You're a newcomer here. As Abraham put it, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Oh, Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
You know, for a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese.
Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I am not a beggar.
Please, it is a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it is the rich who are the criminals. Someday, their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People, ordinary people,
Like you?
like me.
Nonsense.
And until this golden day of yours comes, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
Ha! A radical!
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts.
The Bible has many lessons for our time.
I am a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Stay with us for the sun. We don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
And where in the good book did it say that?
It doesn't exactly say it. But somewhere someone says something about the chicken.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.